What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can actually start producing $100,000 every single month wholesaling real estate. And we're not talking about making $100,000 this month and then not making anything for the following 3 months. We're talking about consistency. We're talking about how to consistently build a business that produces 6 figures every single month out of the marketplace when it comes to wholesaling real estate. So if you want to learn how to go from having your wholesaling business be kind of like a side hustle to actually turning it into a full-blown 7-figure business that's making over $100,000 every single month, make sure you stick around to the very end of the video so that way you can learn exactly what key attributes you need to implement in order to do this. Other than that, if you're not already subscribed, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But let's get right into it. So I've had a decent amount of coaching calls lately with different students of mine, and they have all asked, how do I turn my business from a side hustle into a full-blown 7-figure business where we're doing $100,000 every single month consistently? That's the key word. They wanted to get consistent. So if you haven't checked it out, I have a few different mentorship options available at jacobblank.com/mentorship. So go check that out. There's some testimonials there too, but you can get on a one-on-one mentorship call with me. So these are the calls that I'm talking about. I'm on with my student and they're saying, how do I get consistent? And there's a few different things that we went over in order to help them get consistent, and I want to talk about those today. So one of those things is consistent lead flow. How are you going to build a 7-figure business? How are you going to consistently do deals if you don't have consistent lead flow? What is lead flow? It's your opportunities that you're presented with. If you don't have a consistent flow of opportunities presented to you to work with, you're never going to do deals and you're not going to be consistent, right? We get the deal from the motivated seller we find. And if we're not finding enough of those motivated sellers, and if we're not getting enough of those motivated seller leads in front of us, enough of those opportunities, and if it isn't consistent flow of leads, we're never going to get consistent doing deals. So first, we have to dial in our marketing channel. What marketing channel are you doing right now? Is it cold calling? Is it SMS? Is it mail? Is it online ads? Is it Facebook ads? Like, what marketing channel are you doing? Pin down what channel that's going to be. And I don't want you doing, 5 different marketing channels. I want you to pick 1 or 2 that have proven themselves to you to be the most successful marketing channels for you. What have you got the most success with? Then I want you to focus in on those 1 to 2 marketing channels, because focus as an entrepreneur, if you're able to focus in, that's where you're really going to excel. If you have your hands in too many pots, you're never going to find success. So focus in on those 1 to 2 marketing channels. Now let's get these marketing channels consistently producing lead flow. Now, for each person that either works for you or for yourself, for each sales manager that's trying to lock up deals, you're going to want them to get at least 10 to 15 new leads a day. And if you can start creating a consistent flow of leads that's giving you or your sales manager 10 to 15 leads every day, that's going to help you get closer to starting to build consistency in your business. Okay, so that's step number 1. Dial in your marketing channel so that way you have consistent lead flow. Now that you have dialed in your marketing channel so that way you have consistent lead flow, now you're going to have so much more opportunities in front of you. Now, what does that mean? You're going to be talking to more motivated sellers consistently, and you're going to be building a bigger pipeline. That's what's important next to becoming consistent. It's building a big pipeline. This means a pipeline of sellers that are interested in selling, that you're following up with, and that you're actively trying to lock up deals with. So becoming consistent and starting to do $100,000 a month, the second thing to that is building a big pipeline. So this is where your follow-up skills need to get good. Now you have consistent lead flow. Let's turn that into a pipeline. Let's consistently follow up with that pipeline, and let's close these deals down. So that would get me to our next portion of this video. Let's close these deals down. Let's lock up these deals. And what do we need for that? We need to get good at sales. We need a sales process, and we need to master our sales skills. So what I'd recommend for this is there's many videos on my YouTube channel going over sales skills, negotiations, building rapport, all of that. on my YouTube channel, so go watch those sales training videos so that way you can get better at your sales skills, because what we need to do is we need to build a sales process, okay? In order to systemize and create a process of how we're talking to these sellers and how we're getting them from open to close, from hello to goodbye and having a deal locked up. That's what a sales process is. You need to figure out what you're going to do on these phone calls and do the same thing every time. Build out a process from hello to goodbye that leads you to locking up deals. Create a consistent process that you do. So now we're going to master our sales skills. So now we have consistent lead flow, right? We're getting consistent lead flow. We optimized our marketing channels. Now we have consistent lead flow. Now we're expanding our pipeline. We're mastering our follow-up skills with that pipeline. And now we're mastering our sales skills in order to lock up these deals, lock them down. Okay, so now we've mastered those three things. Now we're going to start locking up deals. Now what do? Okay, because we need to get consistent. Now we have the front end of our business where we're actually getting the opportunities and closing down those opportunities and locking them up. Cool, that's the first part of our business. The next part of our business is dispositions and transaction coordination. This is where the organization skills that you can implement into your business are going to give you the most success. So in my business, we use this sheet right here. It's a transaction coordination sheet, and what this does is it keeps track of all our deals in front of us. We have an assign section, so every deal that's assigned goes there. Every deal we have in escrow that we're working on selling goes there. And every deal we've closed goes here. It keeps track of all the information about each deal up top. And then it keeps track of all our important key performance indicators. How much we have pending to close, how many deals we have assigned, how many total deals we have under contract, how many deals we've closed for the year in revenue, how many total closed deals, average deal size. It keeps track of all that stuff for us. It keeps track of how many contracts we're getting signed per month, how many we're closing per month, how many we're canceling per month, and for each of our sales reps. So this keeps track of everything we need to know about every deal. And you're going to need something like this when it comes to being organized and starting to optimize that transactions and dispositions to part of your company, so that way you can actually consistently handle the deal flow you're now getting. So if you ramp up and you optimize your marketing channel, and now you learn how to build a better pipeline, you learn how to follow up well, you learn how to build a sales process and lock up more deals, you're going to have so much more deal flow, it's going to become overwhelming unless you have a process and a system of how to stay organized with these deals. So if you want this transaction coordination / key performance indicator tracker, it's available at jacobblank.com/shop. There's a link in the description for that as well. But that is what we use to keep track of all our transactions. So now that we've kept track of all our transactions, we need to work on finding more buyers. How are we going to find more buyers? Because we're going to need to be able to consistently sell these deals, right? It's one thing from having one or two deals every once in a while and trying to find a buyer, from having many deals in multiple markets every single month and trying to find buyers. So now we need to expand our reach. We need to reach more buyers. My favorite way for you to reach more buyers is to work directly with me and my team. Me and my team will personally help you sell your deal for maximum profit and as fast as possible. If you have a deal under contract, all you have to do is go to jacobblank.com/dispo, fill out this form, submit the information about the deal. Me and my team will give you a call and we will break down, we will analyze the deal with you, what we think about the deal. We will tell you what we think we can do with the deal, what resources we have, what buyers we have will buy this deal, how we're going to market it, and then we'll give you some training. Hey, this is what you did wrong, this is what you should do better, this is how you're going to find more deals. So we're going to train you up as well. We're going to give you free training material. So if you have a deal and you need more buyers, you need to reach more buyers, go to jacobblank.com/dispo. We have built a massive buyers list across the country over the past 5 years, and we want you to use it. So work with us. Let's use our buyers to help you maximize profits. So that's my next thing. You need to expand your reach. You need more buyers. Partner with companies like me that have been in the game a long time, that have the reach, that have the big buyers list. Work with them. You also can get a virtual assistant to start going on Facebook groups and scraping buyers, trying to find buyers that drop their emails on deals in real estate Facebook groups. So you could get a virtual assistant to build your buyers list. So those are the components to scaling your business, getting consistent, and starting to do over $100,000 a month. when you kind of step back and you look at those different pieces that I broke down, it becomes a lot more simple, okay? And so if you can focus on those components and really dial them in, there is no reason why you shouldn't consistently do multiple deals every single month and start to make a lot more money wholesaling real estate. One more thing that I want to mention is if you like the way I teach, if you want to learn more from me, go to jacobblank.com/mentorship and schedule a mentorship call with me, or you can check out my Learn to Wholesale program, which is 50 training videos that breaks everything down, or you can get on a one-on-one mentorship call with me. There is a cost to these things, but go check them out at jacobblank.com/mentorship, because if you like the way I teach, if you want my help to personally guide you on how to scale your business and actually turn it into a real full-blown business where you're consistently doing $100,000 a month, get with me, grab a mentorship call. I would love to guide you personally, hold your hand, walk you through the process of building this business. So that being said, I look forward to mentoring you. I hope this video was helpful for you to learn some of the key components when it comes to getting consistent when wholesaling real estate. If you liked the video, make sure to go down below, hit the like button. Also, make sure to go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives. So I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.